Hello everyone, this is our week 7 video and we're going to be talking about curation tools in the Pearl Trees project. I will take you to module 6 here in just a minute to discuss that. I want to of course take a minute first to talk about why are we worried about curation tools and those websites. And it's actually quite simple. What we're talking about is part organization and part gathering tools and resources that are going to benefit us, throughout teaching careers. Obviously, everybody knows how easy it is to Google search, to use a bookmarks tool, or to, just go out and find information. But obviously, the goal, the plan, the hope is that you're going to go into your teaching career and teach for many, many, many years. And what we don't want you to have to do is I'm just going to make this up, every single October, when you get to a certain lesson or unit or a theme, that you have to go back and dig through your electronic resources to go back and find everything. It's about putting everything in an easily accessible area to save you time, frustration, energy to go back and get that information, so that it's easy for you to get that lesson, that unit, that theme, whatever it is, going again, much quicker, much easier. You don't have to worry about losing stuff or what did I call that? Where's that file folder? Whatever, right? And it's also a way for you to give that information in a concise, easy to access manner to your students, both at the upper grade and lower grade level. It would of course look different for different grade levels. And it's also a way for you to help then you can use it for your students where they can put their information thematically as part of a web search, part of a project, research, anything like that, where they can then use that same tool to, organize their thinking, to show their understanding. In a way like week 6, where we start talking about some of the alternative assessments. Alternative assessment is a very, very important thing. We don't just want to always try to give our students tests and quizzes. So that's definitely something I want you to keep in mind when you look at this Pearl Trees project. Before we get into Module 6, let's talk briefly about the grade. It's nothing too different. Of course, you're going to have the reflection paper. You want, standard length. Make sure you put your sources. That's right. And then the Pearl Tree project. So very straightforward rubric. Just make sure you have those 3 pieces. Now let's go to Module 6. We'll look at your instructions for, doing the project. So we go down here to Module 6. You have the curation tools and websites, the Pearl Trees, and the instructions for sharing the project. So you look there. So let's go here. Instruction for completing the assignment. Usually you may use a provide template. And then for sharing the Pearl Trees project, when you know that you want to be able to share it correctly. So obviously you want to read carefully, and here are some of the curation tools listed. And you start using these as the resources. So you want to go to the, again, it probably says Blackboard. It should say Canvas. That's not a big deal. So obviously you want to look, you can use some of these up here. When you talk about the 4 resources in your paper, you can use these and find a few of your own, right? That you do your report. And then you can go through the creating your Pearl Trees project, set a topic of interest, educational topic, of course. It needs to be relevant, current, some example of class rules, so that even that applies to classroom. Of course, I would go to if you think you want to be a drama sponsor, a student council sponsor, anything of those. Yeah, I'm not saying you necessarily do that your first year of teaching, but that's something that you feel that you would want to do. If you want to do something like that besides just classroom stuff, feel free. Okay. I guess here's your tutorial, right? And then you need to read this about your account and how you're going to do everything. And there's the instruction for posting your Pearl Trees project on your webpage. So you want to make sure that when you're done, that I can see it. I will share one thing. If you're worried about, well, I know I can see it, but will Dr. Arbin be able to see it? One thing you might do is send your website to a friend, a relative, or say, can you look at this for me? And one thing you don't do is just don't hand them your laptop. Because of course they're going to see it because you're logged in. You want someone who is not logged in as you to look at your web page to see it, and if they can see everything, that's a great way to make sure that you are good to it. Because if somebody not logged in as you can see it, then you'll all be able to see it too. All right, so that is this video. Thank you for your time. As always, please contact me right away if you need any help. As you just make sure that you, of course, look at total 15 web pages, 2 collections, right? 7 or 8 to each. Make sure you do everything you're supposed to do. All right, guys, again, thank you for your time. I look forward to see you again next week, and I'll see you online.